Welcome back, and welcome back. We are going to make a quick, easy, under 30-minute meal. That is chicken breast. I have 4 of them that I've cut in half horizontally. I have the cherry tomatoes, some pesto, and olive oil. 4 simple ingredients for a meal that's going to be done in no time at all. Let's get cooking. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is put down just a little tad, maybe about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm doing 2 sheets here because it's so much chicken. And then I'm just going to kind of rub it around because I just want that pan to be well coated. And it's got olive oil in the basil, the pesto basil, so it'll be just fine, okay? But I just want to give it a little extra just to make sure, because I don't want anything to stick. All right? No chance for that. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put out some chicken. Put it all on there. And like I said, I'm doing 2 sheets here. Maybe I'll turn them this way and get more on each sheet. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can stretch those out a little bit more. Gigi's always doing some yummy in her kitchen, and I would absolutely love to have you over here. Okay? So then I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I touched the chicken. Hold on, let me change my gloves. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to take some of that pesto, and we're just going to put some on each one of these. About a little more than a tablespoon is what I'm using, because you're going to get to see what I'm going to do with that. And like I said, I'm doing 2 pans here. And that's just so I can spread it out a little bit better. And of course, if you make as much as I do, or that I am doing, then you won't have any pesto sauce left, okay? You won't have any left. Okay? So I'm just going to take it and kind of rub it. Put some on both sides. And that's how we're going to do that. And I'm just going to go through and do this on every single one of them. Get that pesto on both sides, because this is a delicious dish. And as you can see, as you notice, I'm not using any seasoning, because that pesto has plenty. It absolutely does. It has plenty in there. So you can, but you might want to be mindful of how much seasoning that you're using. So you might want to kind of save your seasoning if that's what you choose to do, and add some more. You might want to wait until after it's done so you can taste it, because nothing worse than a salty meal. And like I said, it's already got plenty of seasoning in it already. So you might want to kind of be mindful of how much more you want to add to that. Okay? All right. And then I'm just going to get those tomatoes over here, and we're going to sprinkle those on top and roll those around a little bit. My oven is ready. I'm preheating that oven to 400. And we're going to cook this for 20 minutes. Now, it also depends on how big your tomato overboard. It also depends on how big and how thick your breasts are, which is why I cut mine in half horizontally, so that I would have so that I won't have to cook it as long. It'll cook faster that way. And I'm going to use that whole carton. As you can see, I cut the tomatoes in half. And I'm just going to kind of give them a little zhuzh in there. I want that seasoning on them as well. And just kind of spread them out throughout. And they're going to cook up and roast up just really nicely for us. Okay. And then I'll give you a close-up of this before I put it in the oven, so you can see what she looks like. Give me 1 second. Here is our yummy. Okay, and I got 2 pans here. As you can see how delicious they look, and just actually pretty picture perfect. So we're going to cook them for 20 minutes on 400, and they'll be done. So I'll be back. And here we go. Fresh out of the oven. Absolutely delicious. Put it over some bow tie noodles, or put it over some rice, and you've got a complete meal. Or sometimes my daughter even puts it on sandwiches. She makes sandwiches, puts it on bread. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and absolutely feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. And of course, you'll see Gigi next time.